So, heute haben wir mal den roten Teppich ausgefahren, auch wenn er eigentlich blau ist. Aber wir sitzen hier in dem Backstage-Bereich der Oberhausen Arena und einen ganz besonderen Gast heute, Mr. Alex Lifeson von Rush, ist heute hier für uns zu Gast. So, Alex, very surprising to see you here in Europe again. I mean, like when you toured last time 2 or 3 years ago, I mean, there was a break of 13 years or something, and everybody thought like, well, it's going to take another 10 years till they come back to Europe. So here you are again.
Well, I think the last time we realized that we still have quite a strong audience here and that we should make the effort to come over. So that's really the reason for coming. We had a lot of fun the last time we were here 3 years ago. The tour went really well. It was really nice to play for European fans. And we kind of realized that we have to make that effort.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard some rumors flying around that you recorded the Rotterdam shows for...
Yes.
So there's another DVD coming up?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, we had the 2 days there, so we thought it would be a good opportunity to shoot a DVD if we were going to do it in a place where it's a little more controlled, and we have the 2 days where we can get some different shots. For example, the first day, it was mostly like dolly in front of the stage, close cameras, cameras on cranes and booms. And then the second day they did the long shots and just some close-ups. So they could get a lot of different angles and perspectives on the stage and the production.
Yeah. So I think it's quite interesting because the first live recordings of videos you did, if I remember it correctly, they were merely done in North America. So now you come up with Russian Rio, then you have Frankfurt last time, and now it's Rotterdam. So
yeah.
Is that a tribute to the areas you left behind for a couple of years?
Well, I don't know. Maybe we think it's perhaps a little more exotic to do these sort of things in countries that we don't visit very often. It's really, for us, it's a show, and it's wherever the production happens to come together.
I don't know if that was correct, but it seemed like on the previous European tours, it seems like most of the ways Neil has done by his motorbike. So he's doing the same again this time.
Yeah, that's been a thing with him for a while now. He's been doing that for quite some time. You know, we all find what it is that keeps us interested while we're on the road. It's difficult after so many years of traveling to not get bored. I mean, it's great coming to Europe, I have to say, because it's just so different, and we love coming here. There's so much to see and do, but you know, when you're stuck in an airport hotel somewhere in the middle of America, it can drive you crazy. So for Neil, his motorcycling is a wonderful escape, and he rides for probably, you know, maybe 40,000 kilometers on every tour. So he gets quite a bit of the road in, for sure.
But I guess that must be for every management or for the band itself, must be kind of a nightmare as well. Like, oh my God, doesn't he make any accident? Will he be on time?
Yeah,
kind of
I
thing.
know. Knock on wood.
Yeah. But speaking about the show, how much is the band actually involved in all the designs, the cartoons that are screened, and all the effects?
Well, you know, we get involved to quite a degree. Actually, Getty, for the most part, gets involved in that visual stuff. Typically, we take our own roles. I get more involved in the audio end of things that the band does. For the tours, Howard Ungerleider, who's been our LD for 33 years now, he does a fantastic job with the lights. Yeah. So we never worry about that. We know he's always going to come up with something really great. And he keeps us in the loop with what he's designing for any given tour. For a lot of the video visuals, there are a few different companies that we use, and they in turn know young animators who are, you know, up and coming and very creative, and they sort of put together, and we throw some ideas around, and slowly we come to what we end up with for the tour. I'm looking forward to seeing the DVD because, you know, we never get to see it.
Yeah.
We don't really know what's going on behind us, so we're looking forward to that. But I know that we've gotten some really great work from a lot of these great animators.
Yeah. But did you ever feel that the whole show visual thing has been sort of a curse, because the fans, every time they come, they expect something new, something more, something great, and it's pushing the pressure on.
Yeah, I don't think we feel like that at all. In fact, we look forward to it. It's a way to freshen up what we're doing. In fact, I think because we have certain songs that are so connected to our history and that are important songs to play, it gets a little repetitive on tour, and you're always looking for new stuff that you can put in and change it around a little bit. And certainly the visual aspect of the show is one area where you can change things and freshen it up for each tour.
Yeah.
So yeah, we actually look forward to it.
So you never had like the intent to, come on, let's do 30 shows, just 3 musicians on a stage in a club, and just play for 2 or 3 hours without any gimmicks?
No.
No.
I do that at my club every once in a while, and that's nice, but Rush is not that kind of a band. It's always been a band that's been about the whole production and the whole presentation of the music, and a very cinema-like approach to the way we show ourselves or present ourselves.
Yeah. It is a challenge. What you do on stage is a challenge. I see a lot of younger bands who go out on the road and leave stage after 70 minutes, and they're all completely wasted. They couldn't play a minute more. And so you have you guys on stage who are a little older, play 3 hours, 3.5 sometimes. So how is that physically possible?
I think you have to ask those young bands what they're doing wrong, because yeah, we play for a long time. I can't understand how they don't. There are lots of young bands that have the material that could be playing for a couple of hours at least, but choose not to. I don't know why that is. I know for us, of course it would be nice to play an hour less, and relax a bit more, but that's not what it's about. It's about playing. It's about getting out and playing. Yeah. And we have such a depth of material that even 3 hours isn't long enough.
Yeah,
so we really have no choice. I mean, it's not so bad because we take that little break in between the 2 sets, but it's demanding, and at the end of a show we're all tired. We're all quite tired, particularly the next day, and doing consecutive shows that kind of knocks us out a little bit. But it's all about pacing, and it's all about what you do in your spare time and how you keep yourself healthy and focused, and all of those sort of things. Yeah. We're not like a bunch of priests, but we try to eat well and get enough sleep, and be aware of starting to feel a little tired as the tour goes on, and work it accordingly.
Okay. So thank you very much
My
for
pleasure.
being here. Thanks for taking the time. Okay. Enjoy the show.
Thank you.